Most people think financial security is a number. 10 grand, 6 months, a higher salary. But security does not arrive like a trophy. It arrives as a series of moments where your body goes, I can handle this. Today I'm going to give you 7 cash flow milestones that signal real financial security is forming. It's not a checklist. As proof your system is getting safer. Quick truth test. If your banking app had a personality today, would it be A, calm, B, avoidance, C, dramatic, D, this is fine while everything burns? Comment A, B, C, or D. There's no judgment, just data. What these milestones actually mean. These milestones are not about being rich, they're about being less exposed. Money stress isn't just financial, it's psychological. When you live close to the edge, your nervous system treats everything like a threat. So these milestones are signs your system is giving your body more safety, more room, more margin, more options. Which one of these do you want most right now? A, fewer money surprises. B, less panic when bills land. C, more breathing room week to week. D, the ability to say no without fear. Comment A, B, C, or D. Milestone 1. Bills stop feeling like jump scares. Security is forming when regular bills stop feeling like a jump scare. Not because you enjoy paying them, nobody does, but because your system stops treating them like an ambush. This is the first sign your money is becoming boring. And boring is a goal. When a bill lands, do you tense first or do you handle it without spiraling? Milestone 2. Annoying does not become catastrophic. A surprise expense becomes annoying, not catastrophic. The tires go, the dentist happens, the school note appears with a payment request that feels personal. And instead of your brain going, we're done, life is over, it goes, annoying but manageable. That is what safety sounds like. Milestone 3. You stop negotiating with yourself all day. When money is tight, you live in micro negotiations. Can I afford this? Should I delay that? Is this irresponsible? Do I deserve a coffee or am I a financial failure? Exhausting. Security begins when those tiny battles reduced. Not because you spend freely, because you have clearer boundaries and fewer forced decisions. Reliable beats heroic. Quick check. If your spending had a soundtrack this month, would it be calm background music or a fast and furious chase scene? If it's the chase scene, you're not broken, you're exposed. Milestone 4. You can absorb inflation without panic spending. Let's talk about the thing nobody can mindset their way out of. Inflation. The same basket costs more. Your life starts demanding more cash. Security is not pretending this isn't happening. Security is having enough margin that higher costs don't push you into reactivity. This is where people get trapped. They feel the squeeze. They cope with avoidance, or they cope with small treats that become a pattern. Because when life feels heavier, your brain looks for relief. This milestone is when you feel the squeeze and still stay steady. Not perfect, steady. Milestone 5. Keeping up with the Joneses starts looking weird. This one is spicy but true. Security grows when you stop using other people as your benchmark, because the Joneses are not your financial advisors. They're just people with good lighting and possibly debt. You know you're building real security when you can see the pressure to upgrade and think, that's not my life. That doesn't buy peace. This is the moment you stop paying for approval in installments. Milestone 6. You trust yourself more than your mood. A lot of people don't feel unsafe because of the numbers. They feel unsafe because they don't trust themselves with money. Too many months of I'll be good, followed by what happened. Security forms when you start building trust, not as a personal trait, as a pattern. When your confidence comes from your system, not motivation. Anxiety drops. Small steps done consistently change everything. Milestone 7. You have options, not just income. This is a milestone that ties back to episode 1. If your salary paused tomorrow, what happens? Security isn't the answer being nothing bad ever happens. Security is the answer being I have options. Options look like time to respond instead of panic, The ability to say no, the ability to handle disruptions without collapse, the ability to make one good decision, not 10 desperate ones. Security is options, not income. The one pivot to hold on to in your head. If you remember one thing from this episode, let it be this. Financial security is a feeling created by margin. And the simplest question to keep your system honest is my cash flow giving me more options or more obligations? No shame, just clarity. If you recognize yourself in some milestones but not others, that's not failure, that's information. And in episode 3, I'll give you a simple framework to measure security properly so you stop using salary as a scoreboard. Watch episode 3 next. And if you missed episode 1, start there because it explains why more income can still feel unsafe. If you want support breaking the stress loop, download my free guide, Break the Debt Cycle. Link is in the description. And if you want a deeper system behind what I teach, register your interest for the Money Reset mini course. Also subscribe. We're building a money system that feels boring, stable, and predictable. And yes, boring is a compliment. Next, tell me in the comments, which milestone are you closest to right now? Just one. Just the number 1 through 7. I'll see you in the next episode.